Okay, like a few weeks ago, I did a video about the gender confusion thing. I didn't realize it was that bad. I knew it was something was there like a few years ago. I kind of thought about, you know, and I didn't think too much into it. I don't live in a big city right now, so I don't know everybody. Yeah, or I don't know. I haven't seen like a huge number of faces and people and situations. The more faces you see in one day and you just walk right by them, the more likely you won't see these little details inside of people's hearts. Okay. But when you're in a smaller community, you can kind of narrow down issues a little bit more. Anyway, this seems to be a social problem, this gender confusion thing, way more than I realized. Yes, I'm not dumb. I have heard of intersex people and they're actually born that way. I'm not going to play the fiddle with wickedness, is what I'm talking about. Okay. Um, so I had this newspaper. It's called the Epoch Times. And right in the front page, it talks about this industry, a certain industry, making over $1 billion a year. What are they doing? Are they sex trafficking? Honestly, I think they're catering to it. I'm going to be real with you. I believe they're catering to it. $1 billion, $1 billion catered to sex trafficking in a form of it. And they don't think it's real. It is there. It is in our society and it needs to be addressed. If you are an adult that's over the age of 21 and you have your senses, if you're a Bible believer and you have your senses, if you are a person over 65 and you have your senses, you're single or married or whatever and you have your senses, when you see that sex trafficking is going on and it's in an underage 21 crowd, you need to do something about it. It's a $1 billion industry. How did they get the $1 billion industry? Money, insurance money, health insurance money. You don't just sit there and let Auschwitz from World War II show up. You need to do something about it. I'm calling it sex trafficking because that's very much similar to what it is. It is a lie and it is deception. I see various videos of people getting away from this gender flip-flop idea. You know why they get away from it? There was a video by whatever, the Daily Wire. And they were showing this woman. She thought she could be a handsome looking man when she did the gender flip-flop thing when she's under the age of 21 and she did this whole thing. Or I don't know if she's under 21, whatever age it was. She's ugly. She's got a pot belly, she's got bald hair. And I'm not saying men that have bald hair are ugly or something. I'm just saying, I'm over 35. Sometimes when you're under 21, you think different things. But when you're under the age of 21, you don't understand. When you don't look like you don't have that feature, you don't have that feature. In the Bible, it talks about features. It talks about Queen Esther having beauty. It talks about Queen Sarah of the Bible having features that were beauty. Joseph of the Bible had handsome features. Okay, it's just in the Bible. You can look them up. Look up those verses. Anyway, no, this is a $1 billion Nazi-like. It's a version of Nazism. Don't say it's not. It is. It's a social construct. Nazis had a social construct. This is a social construct too. $1 billion industry. On the front page of Epoch Times. Okay. Would this video be canceled or something? I don't make money off YouTube. I don't want money from YouTube because I know if fans are butts and wires that are going off the charts by YouTube founders. And I know how technology works. I've worked at a help desk. Oh, I'm not that kind of dummy. Okay. Anyway, so there's a $1 billion sex trafficking industry going around. Do you just sit on your butt and do nothing? No, you need to do something about it. Whatever it is. Voting, talk to your school boards, talk to local healthcare departments, go to the healthcare department heads, make sure they're not practicing that at your local hospitals. Go to your local capitals, speak up. When the hormones don't work for the underage 21 and they're a binge drinking away with the hormones, you go to your college campus and you say, stop binge drinking. Then you won't be looking so ugly in the ER. You're designed to be looking like you should. Don't be binge drinking on hormones, underage 21. The people letting it happen. You know who you are, college presidents. Talk to your college presidents. Talk directly to their face and show them who they are on the inside. They shut the door in your face and you're an alumni, they better darn well be watching out. Because you'll be writing to every single paper, you'll be writing to more alumni than they'd ever heard. And they'll say, we're not going to be funding your college if you're going to keep this going. It's enough of this, promoting sex trafficking, gender flip-flop, same thing. All right, I'm done with my rant, but we have to wake up. We are not we're not in a Make America Great Again society. It doesn't work. There's plenty of social ups and downs since the days of Frederick Douglass, so to speak. Look up his biography. You can go to your local public library. You can talk to your local public librarian about it. Yes, I've worked in healthcare, and I've talked with nurses, and nurses say no to this. They need to be keeping their job if they are the ones that are saying no to this. They have every right to keep their job, just as much as every nurse that says no to binge drinking on a college campus. I am so upset with people who are letting the health insurance industries get away with this. It's disgusting. You people are worse than Nazis if you're letting this happen. You are. You're worse. You're worse than Nero of the Bible. You're so disgusting. You hate Native Americans. You don't even know what they are. You claim that that's part of their gender identity with their language. You have no idea what Native American language even is. How'd they name the Mississippi River? Blah-de-da. You don't care. You care nothing about humanity. I know what I'm talking about, too. Enough is enough.